there was a lot of good things. He understood the game plan well, went out there and executed. Obviously, the turnovers, those were critical things that happened in the game that we addressed. Some were not his fault, but the ones that were critical that led to points for Florida. So we've got to again take care of the football. But I was really proud of him, how he was a leader out there. He got in the comfort zone. He threw the throws that we thought and knew that he could throw. He did make some mistakes, and he did a great job of coming back from them and put us in a position where we had an opportunity to win the game at the end.
Does it say something about his mentality that he still chases that guy down after making the mistake on the interception?
Let me tell you, there's a lot of people that would not have made that play. That shows his grit, and then he fought through a couple blocks and went and made that play, and it would have been a touchdown, and instead it was our defense held him to 3 points, and that gave us again an opportunity at the end there. We were very close to winning that game.
How does that play kind of inside your building here when you show that play and other guys watch what he did?
Well, there was a bad part of the play first, so we had to discuss all about why he threw the interception and stepping up in the pocket. And he's trying to make a play right there and understand that that's a situation where we have 3 points already. We can't turn the ball over right there. And instead, it was a 6-point turnaround because we at least had 3, and instead we gave them 3. And obviously, the game, was coming down to a close game. So, but yeah, the intensity and understanding that that's how you go win football games with that kind of effort to go run and go tackle him down the field.
Eddie said after the game that you guys were excited because it was the things you could build on. What type of things are you talking about, you think?
Well, it's just, the kid understands RPOs. He understands the passing game pretty well. He understands coverages, so he's a smart kid, and, we kept the package pretty tight for him, and, we wanted to make sure he knew we were going with the football, and we can expand that a little bit now to do a little bit more, every week and continue to, because remember, we just got him literally the first day of camp. I got to work with him and got to communicate with him, and so it hasn't been like years of, going through the offense and understanding, the mistakes he made last year in the offense and learning like Terry did. So this is an ongoing process that we got to make sure that we keep it tight, but we understand that we can also expand and do some more things with him.
Were turnovers a problem for him at all in camp, or were those mostly just heat of the moment, first start, jitter kind of?
Well, yeah, I mean, he dropped the ball, I think, one time in camp from being in the quarterback position. So, I mean, and I can remember that just in a scrimmage situation, and he happened to drop the snap. He just took his eyes off of it. It's the fundamentals of playing quarterback. You have to do that. But no, it wasn't like he was turnovers. In fact, he took care of the football pretty darn good in all our scrimmages.
His ball placement deep seems to be one of his strengths. How does that help the offense with that willingness just to throw on 1-1-1 coverage?
Well, it just, it helps with explosive plays. It helps with taking the top off of defense and understanding that they know that our quarterback can give receivers opportunities down the field.
He seemed to be on the same page with his tight ends in the first game. Is that something you saw from him in camp?
Yes, and that's one thing that we've been stressing, and we were stressing that with Terry also, is that we got to get the tight ends more involved. They're guys that can go run and go catch, and they have a huge catch radius, and we got to continue to get the tight ends more involved, and that's what we did this game. And so we did a good job getting the ball to him.
How much is he responsible for calling protections?
He's responsible all the time for calling protections, and he works with the O-line. And again, Drake Jackson does a phenomenal job of being able to know where to slide it and what to do. But his job is to override him if he feels like maybe Drake's going in the wrong direction.